Today on Hey, We're Talking, make sure you've got yourself a half gallon of milk.
Oh, Captain Crunch, my captain.
They're great.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Hey, We're Talking, the show. Yeah, it's a very special episode. It is sort of special. Bob is really excited about it, I think.
I know. I've been waiting for this one, and I know one of our listeners, Jake, has been waiting for this episode as well.
The thing is,
because we're cereal brothers.
Yeah.
There's
I think the thing is, originally when we talked about it, we were like, hey, let's eat cereal for a week, only cereal, and do all this kind of stuff, and we didn't do that. But that's okay. We're still going to talk about cereal today. Man, we just jumped right in. We dove headfirst into a bowl of Count Chocula with regular milk, or did we do almond milk in it? Ooh, that's another thing we can talk about.
Milk, guys. Come on.
What?
Yeah, M-E-L-K, milk.
No. I do almond milk. I do.
I have not.
Unflavored.
Milk messes with my stomach, so when I have cereal, it messes with me for the next couple days, but it's still worth it. And I just haven't had the guts to try almond milk or something like that.
Unflavored almond milk is totally fine, man. It's like you won't notice a difference. I don't think.
I don't know.
Well, there's a vanilla one, and then there's like a chocolate one. Cheryl likes the vanilla one. I don't like that one.
You can't contaminate the flavor of your cereal with almond or vanilla.
No, it doesn't taste like almonds. So what type of milk do you use? Are you a skim? Are you a 2%? Are you a whole?
We do 2%.
Yeah, you can't go skim. Derek, are you skim?
I haven't had 2% to whole, generally.
Okay. If you go from ever gone to 2% and then done whole milk forever, like at any time, have you been like, I'm going to try whole milk?
I have, yeah. My wife just doesn't like us having it because it's fatter.
But dude,
than,
that's some milk right there.
Well, no. Oberweis Dairy, their milk is ridiculous. Have you guys ever had that?
What you're talking about? What is Oberweis Dairy?
You guys don't have Oberweis by you?
No, we don't live in Chicago.
No. I know. California, remember? Oberweis is like, I don't know, they have ice cream shops, and they're a huge milk producer out here. And they have the glass jars that you have to put a deposit on. And their milk is so thick and so good. It's unbelievable. Their chocolate milk is to die for.
I've never been a big milk drinker. I don't know why.
The milk is heavy and thick. That's called heavy whipping cream, Bob.
It's basically.
It's been relabeled. I gained 5 pounds after I drink a huge glass bottle of this.
If you're going to do keto, man, people are all up in the heavy whipping cream, man. You make like a coffee and you put heavy whipping cream and butter in it and stuff, and you're like, I just had half of my fat for the day.
Yeah, that's good stuff, man. That's how I lost my weight.
You're such a jerk. Gosh dang it. I was hoping you'd never mention that you lost weight again.
I was putting heavy whipping cream in my coffee.
Eating bacon.
Yeah, still do that. You can't get rid of bacon.
Did you eat avocados?
I love guacamole. I don't eat like a straight up avocado.
I love guacamole.com. All right, let's get back into cereal. So, Bob, I'm going to I'll be honest with you. I found one thing that I was going to talk about, but I'm going to let you kind of take the wheel on this because you're the cereal god.
No, I'm not the cereal god, but I love cereal. So the whole point of this show was to kind of get us to reminisce on the cereals that we used to eat as a kid.
Okay.
And then maybe some of the cereals we eat today, are they the same or are they not the same? You know, me, I've celebrated the entire catalog. So I mean, I know cereal.
Since you have so many cereals that you're going to talk about, let's start with Derek and I because I have a very short list. Derek, what is your go-to, or when you were a kid, what did you like?
When I was a kid, you want me to just go ahead and give you my number one? Because I got like 5 of my.
Well,
I got
give
like
your
my
5. I'd like to hear your 5.
Okay, like let me preface this first.
Of course, you have to preface it.
I'm trying to be, I'm trying to cut out the sugars.
Yeah, no
trying to cut out
carbs, right?
the carbs.
I gotcha.
Cereal is
all carbs.
Pretty terrible.
Yeah,
it's pretty bad for you.
Yeah.
But if I'm to eat any cereal these days, there is some cereal in the cupboard, and it's the one that my wife has been eating on, and it's the Fiber One Honey Flakes.
That's your number one?
No. Well, it's like if I were to eat something nowadays.
Okay.
That's what I would have. All right. So let me.
He's prepared. Look at this. Did you see his screen light up? He's looking at what he eats.
Oh, you don't even see my list of 100 all-time cereals.
Okay, so
while Derek's saying that,
let's go with number 5.
Okay, go ahead.
How about Golden Grams? Remember them?
Yeah, I do.
No,
that's actually my number 1 of all time.
Golden
Grams?
I've got a brand new box in the house right now.
Derek, tell us another one. Let's see what you got.
All right, so Golden Grams, they're really good, but those I could get really tired of those easy. So they kind of came in waves for me. So
I could eat 4 bowls, man, right now.
Don't you get cereal rash from that?
Yeah, you can't. I'm very good that you actually know what that is. Did I tell you that?
Yes.
Okay.
You tear up the inside of your mouth because
most people don't know what cereal rash is, but
it doesn't get soggy. Golden Grams do get soggy though.
Yes, typically the cereal that gives you cereal rash is the family of Captain Crunches.
Yeah.
Ugh,
so
God.
You'll be eating those things, and by the time you're done, the whole roof of your mouth is just raw.
It's been torn to shreds.
That's
we'll have to do
cereal rash.
We'll have to do an episode about cereals that suck because I could throw Captain Crunch right up there.
Okay, stop.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
Tell us your number 2.
Or my number 4
would
whatever. Be Cocoa Krispies. Love the taste, but they get super soggy.
They do. You got to hurry up if you're going to eat Cocoa Krispies.
So that's, I mean, I love the taste, but yeah, those are some drawbacks.
Okay.
All right. So my number 3 would be Lucky Charms.
Oh, dude, I got.
But you gotta have them marshmallows.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotta have them marshmallows.
I've got some Lucky
green
Charms.
clovers, blue diamonds,
purple horseshoes.
All right.
Okay.
All right, guys. All right.
I can't believe that was your 3. Lucky Charms has to be top 2.
No.
You guys are both wrong.
My top 2 have no flaws.
Okay.
Except the third.
If he says like Wheaties and grape nuts, I'm done with this show.
Well, he started out with Fiber One, okay? So
right.
I'm not holding my breath here. Go ahead.
Weetabix. Number 2 is Count Chocula.
Yeah, I do like that
good
too.
Stuff.
Love that stuff. I haven't had a bowl in years.
No,
man,
I
love. For a long time, Count Chocula was my number 1, but it's seasonal, and you can't always find it. But man, I just love
some cereal so bad now.
Do you remember do you remember the other 2 that go with the Count Chocula?
Yeah, Boo Berry and Frankenberry.
Yeah, hello.
Thank you very much.
Okay, number 1. Here it is.
Number 1, the king. What do y'all think it is?
Frosted Flakes.
No.
Reese's Puff.
No, gross. It's got to be a classic.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh!
That's the best.
I never got into that one.
I got some of that in the house, too.
It's good. It's good. I never got into it.
If it would just be like low carb, if it could just have no
every
carbs
day,
in it.
Every day.
It would be every meal.
So here's my theory with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's like the cousin of Golden Grams.
Yeah.
It's a good cousin of Golden Grams.
Oh, it is. But Golden Grams says, "Hey, I don't need anything extra. I'm the king.
I don't
but
know.
You could be my cousin and have a little bit of cinnamon flavor to it."
I gotta say, I agree with Derek. That's above Golden Grams, for sure.
Yeah. The thing is with Golden Grams, like I would always kind of go back and forth between Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Golden Grams, but there'd come a point where I would get Golden Gram fatigue. Is that like it's a medical condition? We learned about it in school. It's real.
I believe
it's real. Fatigue. It's totally real. All right, I'm gonna run through mine really quick. Some of these are gonna make you go, "What?" Okay. I'm going to not name them in order, but I'm going to tell you the ones that I remember eating the most of when I was younger and then probably through my 20s, because I haven't had cereal in literally, I barely ever eat it. It's been decades. Okay. On any regular basis, what I'm saying. I've had a couple of bowls here and there. All right. Crispix is crispy times 2. I used to eat that stuff like crazy. No sugar on it, just milk and Crispix all the time. Now, I'm going to preface this as Derek was saying. He prefaced his. Let me just say this. I grew up in a Weight Watchers household, was always dieting. Crispix was considered a healthy cereal, okay? I also went on a couple of Wheaties binges. Terrible. Never really liked Wheaties, but we used to eat Wheaties because it was healthy. And the other one that I actually liked for a while, Grape Nuts. I would eat that stuff, and I actually liked it. I liked Grape Nuts.
I tried that once, and I was just like, I feel like I'm eating ants.
It's an acquired taste, but I liked it. All right, now let me tell you the ones I really, really liked. Okay, Derek said a couple of them. Count Chocula all day, every day. I would eat that stuff. Lucky Charms. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Nobody said this one, and I'm wondering if Bob is going to say it, but I would die for a bowl of Cocoa Pebbles. Die! I love Cocoa Pebbles. Now, those can get very soggy, but I was a big Flintstones fan as a kid, and I love me some Cocoa Pebbles. Now,
I think those are exactly the same as the Cocoa Krispies. Am I wrong?
A little. They're flakes rather than Krispies, yeah.
Yeah, they're flakes rather than puffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's the other one that to this day we still eat. I'm still a Cheerios type of a person. Cheryl still gets Cheerios, but I used to eat Honey Nut Cheerios like they were going out of business. I would eat those things every day as much as I could. I loved Honey Nut Cheerios. So that's kind of my broad spectrum of cereals. I'm really interested to hear Bob's rundown of his cereals.
Oh, I've got a whole list of cereals, and I'll just run. I'll run through my top 5 or so, and then we'll just start going through the whole list here and see how many of you guys have had.
Okay.
So my number 5 would probably be All Berries. It's kind of tied between All Berries and Reese Puffs.
What is All Berries?
That's the Captain Crunch with berries,
but
it's
that's
all berries.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I like Crunch Berries a lot. So if it was a whole thing of berries, yummy.
Yep. So imagine, I mean, we all knew you could never get enough berries in.
Right.
By the time you finish your berries, you already have had the rash from the regular Captain Crunch. So you just get all berries, man, and that stuff is phenomenal.
Hey, you'll know this, so I got to ask you right now. Was there like a peanut butter Captain Crunch at one point?
Yeah.
Because I think awesome. I really liked that one too.
That's not on my
top
5 list, but
that was a treat.
Yes, peanut butter Captain Crunch is very good, and it's more like a consistency of like a Cocoa Puffs or something like that.
To breaking these down.
That cereal's my thing. So you don't get cereal rash as quick with the peanut butter crunch because it was a different type of crunch.
Okay.
And you mentioned Cheerios. Cheerios is one of my all-time favorites. Just Honey Nut. Once in a while, I'll splurge and get like apple cinnamon Cheerios. But Cheerios that's an amazingly good food. Believe it or not, Frosted Flakes is on my list.
They're great.
They are. And Tony the Tiger is amazing. They're just a good, yummy cereal. Yummy. And then my number 2 and number 1, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is number 2. Golden Grams, the cousin, is number 1.
I'm surprised nobody said Trix.
It's on my list.
Oh, man.
Just not within my top 5.
Look, I don't like the berry-flavored cereals, guys.
What?
The Trix, the Fruit Loops, the All Berries, the Captain Crunch. No.
Fruit Loops are a major letdown. They really are. Fruit Loops is always a major letdown. Remember when your parents would get the whole thing where it had all the little mini boxes of stuff? I would get so mad when I got stuck with Fruit Loops or Corn Pops. Is that what those are called? I hated those things.
Kicks,
and Apple Jacks are the same thing as
stupid.
I can't deal with that.
Garbage.
All right. I forgot one of my, I could have put this probably, it could probably replace like Lucky Charms or something like that. How about Cocoa Puffs? Cocoa Puffs?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, of course.
With Sonny the bird or the whatever he is.
The coo.
He's a cuckoo bird,
Sam is for Fruit Loops, right?
Yeah. You realize that all the great cereal commercials are gone?
Yeah.
I mean, they used to be like, the Trix Rabbit, which annoying.
Snap, Crackle, Pop, Rice Krispies, dude. Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a disaster.
Rice Krispies. It's not like that cereal.
But Rice Krispie treat cereal is good.
That was okay.
I would still eat Rice Krispies. I'm not against that. As you can tell, I mentioned all these like really bland cereals. I was okay with Rice Krispies also.
They have one that are just like Frosted Flakes, but without the frosting. It's called Total, and it's horrible.
Yeah.
Or Total with raisins in it, Raisin Bran.
Raisin Bran is so Stop
horrible.
it.
Have you guys had s'mores cereal?
No.
Oh, that's good. That's really good.
You must have a lot of fun picking out cereals.
Have y'all ever like taken brown sugar Pop-Tarts and then breaking them up and then poured milk on them?
No.
I've never done that.
Nope. But take regular graham crackers and crunch them up and then pour milk on it. Now they get super soggy really quick, but regular graham crackers are really, really good.
Well, you just use heavy whipping cream, Bob.
See, that'd be perfect. So we actually, in the next town over, my cereal brother Jake, he told me that we have a cereal store, and you go in on a Saturday, it's all you can eat for $3.
$3?
Yes. So we're going to plan a day, and a group of us that are just cereal freaks are going to go in there and just eat like 6-10 bowls each, whatever we can fit in our bellies.
Okay.
Until we get cereal rash.
Listen, this is playing right into what I want to talk about after the break. So let's stop because I want to talk about this. Okay.
It's like the worst Saturday ever.
No way.
All right. We'll be right back after this. Fast, simple, and affordable. That's what registering your domain name with GoDaddy will be. Fast, simple, affordable. And if you listen to this show, Hey, We're Talking, you know you're getting a discount, 30% off if you go to trygodaddy.com/HWT. Again, 30% off. All you have to do is go to trygodaddy.com/HWT for 30% off your domain name and other business services provided by GoDaddy. Hey, we're back. Derek is still laughing about the fact that Bob is going to go to a cereal store and spend his Saturday there. But
he's going to get up early.
It plays right into what I was. Listen, I always thought to myself it would be such a perfect restaurant idea to start a cereal restaurant. And dude, that was a long time ago I thought that. I mean, I knew people were already doing it in some places, but I looked up to see there are cereal bars. There's from this article that I'm reading, there's 17 of the coolest cereal bars and cafes from around the world. And so, Bob, do you know the name of the one that you're going to go to?
No, I could find it out, though.
Okay.
It will only take me a second to look it up.
There's more than one?
There's tons of them, okay?
What?
So this one in 2003, founded in 2003, Cereality. It's based in Houston with franchises across the country. Pajama-clad cereologists help guests assemble their creations, and then customers add the type of and amount of milk they want for their perfect breakfast experience.
Milk geniuses.
So look, Derek, you could go to the Houston one, dude. Cereality.
That's 500 miles away.
No, but you could. It says it's all across the country. They have them, so you could find one.
I'll think about it.
Okay,
I don't mean to make fun. I don't mean to make fun of you, Bob. I know that. I'm just having a little.
What about
make it a little fun?
What about Mix and Munch in South Pasadena, California? Started in 2010.
That sounds dirty.
They got Kith Treats, whatever that is, in New York City. Pappuccino's is in Portland, Oregon. You got the Bowl and Spoon. That's in Oklahoma.
Bob, are there like online cereal forums?
I bet you oh, yeah, of course there are.
Like,
I'm sure there are.
Is there like a YouTube cereal community where people are doing cereal
of
reviews?
Of course there is.
And they're trading cereal samples?
Bob, if there isn't, you need to start a YouTube channel about it.
It's like, I got a Yabo today.
I got a 1956 box of Wheaties with Caitlyn Jenner. I mean, what?
Bruce Jenner
Bruce.
at that time.
His name was Bruce.
Yeah, his name was Bruce. And listen to this. There's one called Cereal Cinema in Indianapolis. You pay $5 and you get to watch a classic movie and make a cereal creation from all the cereal they have.
All right, I could be down with that. Watching
so
a movie.
So I believe if I've got the right one here, it's called Whizzy Puffs.
Whizzy Puffs. Dude, it's amazing to me that there are these places, and I'll be honest, I would like to go to one just for fun to see what it's like. I bet you it's hilarious.
It's about nostalgia. That's what's fueling all this, is because we ate cereal as children. That's like your big thing. You wake up, you have a bowl of cereal. What do you want to have?
Cartoons.
A snack? Have some cereal. Yeah, sit down, watch some cartoons, eat a bowl of cereal. What is your stomach? You're not feeling that great? You don't want to go out and have a heavy dinner? Have a bowl of cereal.
Yeah.
And that's what we do as kids and teenagers, and not so much as adults.
Man, there's a lot of adults who still eat cereal at dinner, man. You'd be surprised.
Occasionally.
You'd be amazed to find out how many times Jake and I text each other like pictures of our cereal.
I'm such a weirdo. Hey, here's a question for you, because I always found this odd. When you're eating cereal, do you stand up or sit down?
I sit down and I read the box.
Derek?
No matter how boring it is, I read the box.
Stand
I used
up,
to do that.
Sit down.
I would always sit down, and yes, I would read the back of the box.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about back when I was, living at my parents' house as a teenager, and I got the box of Cocoa Puffs, and you got the big bird up front, and you turn it back, and there's always like some stupid activity like a maze or
sure.
Stuff like that.
Yeah. The reason
comic strip.
The reason I ask about stand up, sit down is Cheryl, her family would stand up when they ate cereal. They would, because they had one of those little, bars on the kitchen, and they would stand up to eat their cereal. And so when Cheryl and I got married, she would be standing while she ate her cereal, and I was like, "What are you doing, you weirdo? Sit down." She's like, "I stand up when I eat cereal." I'm like, "What do you sit down?" She still does that to this day, not just with cereal. When she comes down for lunch from work, she's
any bowl-based foods?
Any food. She stands at we have a little bar around the kitchen. She stands at it and eats. Stands
except
up.
Except for Chick-fil-A. She sits down for that.
But that's because we had you here. But she does generally sit down for Chick-fil-A.
And just so you guys know, this Whizzy Puffs, they do sell donuts and other things of that nature as well. So, think about that.
Maybe
they got pictures on the wall.
What if you just get like a huge bowl and put like a bunch of mini donuts in it and pour milk on top of it? What do you think? What would happen?
That'd be fine
mush.
too.
It would turn into filth.
Well, it depends on maybe if it was
chocolate frosted.
If it was like a chocolate frosted yellow donut, it would probably stand up for a little while.
Yeah,
have you guys ever had a maple bacon donut?
No. But
so
it's like that's fantastic.
So you know what a Long John is, right?
Yep.
Dunkin' Donuts Long John?
Yeah.
With, instead of chocolate or vanilla frosting, it's got maple frosting, and then they put a piece of bacon on top of it. That is good. That is good. It would be stuff.
Pretty good. So, so how about this? Here's a question for you guys. This one is probably going to be very fun for Bob to answer, but Derek, you'll have good ideas too. What's a cereal that you wish they would create that they haven't created yet?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
There's got to be one that you here. So part A, that was part A. Here's part B to that question. Have you ever mixed different cereals in a bowl and ate them?
I may have. I don't know. I might have. But they got to be in the same family, like chocolate and chocolate. Like maybe I've done some Cocoa Krispies and Cocoa Puffs.
Okay. So I'll tell you from personal experience, Cheerios has many different flavors now. And I've seen many people talk about doing this. You can get a couple of different flavors of Cheerios and mix them together, and it's quite nice.
Well, they have like a peanut butter chocolate Cheerio now.
They have just straight up chocolate. They have I think I saw some kind of banana or something like that before.
So as far as eating those mixed cereals, I'm cool with that. But if I get to a box and go, oh man, there's a little bit of Golden Grams left. oh man, there's only a little bit of Cocoa Puffs left, I'm going to eat those individually.
Okay.
So I'll just use a small amount. I don't cross-contaminate. And you don't want two different kind of milks either. So you don't want like strawberry milk left over and then you're pouring a cinnamon in there. Yeah,
Right.
it'd be weird.
Okay.
So you have to just finish it off and then
So
do
this is
another
going to
one.
tell people a lot too. Now, when you get to the bottom of the bowl and there's milk left over, what do you do with it,
Trash it.
Bob?
Depending on how much milk, because I don't use a lot of milk because milk and I don't get along. So
Right.
I just use enough to get the cereal wet. So by the time I'm done with my fourth bowl, there's not a lot left.
I was going to
So-
say, are you the type of person that just keeps going until all the milk is gone?
Yes,
Okay. Yeah.
because I don't want to drink it, but I'll let it absorb into my cereal.
Yeah. Cheryl, again, is a drink the stuff that's left at the bottom. And I'm always like, ugh. Ugh.
Well,
No,
that's
I-
where that is where all the sugary goodness
Yeah,
is.
but gross. No.
I'm kind of with Bob. I was very conservative with the milk pouring. I always had just the right amount, just to kind of splash the cereal, get a little bit in there.
Yep.
Maybe just have a little pool of some milk on the bottom of the bowl. But I'm not one of these that would like, all right, here's your Frosted Flakes, and then you just tons of milk in there, and
Yeah.
they're just floating in there. I'm like, what are you doing?
Right.
Do you want some cereal with your milk?
Yeah.
You know, it's
exactly.
like you don't do that.
The more milk you put in there, it just surrounds the cereal and penetrates it and makes it soggy. You don't want that. You just want it kind of lying on the surface. You just want it to. You
Yep.
want the milk to kiss the cereal.
Yep, you just want. See, I put it in there, and then I actually grab the spoon and I mix the cereal around so everything has a nice fresh coat, and it just kisses the cereal, and then I eat it.
I like that you guys are saying it kisses the cereal.
Well, he said it, and it
I
sounded
know.
wonderful.
It did sound good.
Now
Derek's
I think
good
I'm gonna.
at that.
I
He
think I'm
comes
gonna
up
eat
with stuff
cereal
like
for
that.
dinner.
I was going to say, it's making me want cereal, you jerks.
Yeah, because it was like tonight. Tonight's one of those nights where it's like, yeah, have what you want. We have salad stuff. We have this. We have that. I may just eat some cereal.
The moment you said salad stuff, I thought, yep, cereal. There
I
you
had
go.
a pretty good salad last night though. So
What
I
kind
wouldn't
of
mind.
salad did you have last night?
it was mixed, mixed 50-50
greens?
mix, and had some grilled chicken on it,
Uh-huh.
and a few croutons, some onions, some of those crunchy onions,
Yeah, okay.
and some Caesar's dressing.
Was there any kind of cheese involved?
No,
No? Okay.
not yesterday. Not yesterday. It was a good
Okay.
salad though.
That sounds
Let me-
pretty good. Derek, how about you? If you had a salad, what would be on your salad? I'm kind of switching gears here because
Greasy
Bob
Puffs?
brought up.
I'll tell you about some good salads, but let me tell you about a bad salad that I had last night.
Okay. Wow, you both
that-
had salad last night.
Well, we went to in the real world, last night was Valentine's Day.
Oh.
So Brandy and I went to-
Ooh.
We tried to go to dinner a little early and go to a restaurant that we didn't think was going to be like crowded.
Right.
So we picked a a Mexican restaurant called the Spanish Inn, but they also serve pretty good steaks. So I ordered a steak,
Mhm.
and it came with salad, fries, and a roll.
Okay.
And the salad, they were like, what kind of dressing would you like with your salad? Like, I'd like a little ranch on the side. The salad was just iceberg lettuce and diced tomatoes. That's
Oh.
it. And it was wet. And it tasted like dirt. And it was like the
Ugh.
worst.
I can't do that iceberg lettuce, and I cannot do like the lettuce at McDonald's or Taco
What?
Bell or any. No, because it all tastes dirty to me.
Yeah. I can't do it.
Dirty
Brandy
lettuce.
Brandy does such a great job with salads. I can't even.
Who's Brandy?
Brandy is my wife.
I set you up for that one.
Romaine lettuce or spinach. It's usually romaine lettuce.
Romaine's
A little
good. Yeah.
bit of diced tomatoes in there, some onions.
Favorite dressing?
Italian,
Okay.
but she also throws in some dried cranberries and some
Ooh,
walnuts or
fancy.
pecans in there.
Oh my goodness.
A little bit of seasoning
Yeah.
and a little bit of cheese. I mean, it's really good. You
Hey,
get like sunflower seeds.
If you're
and
gonna
stuff
get like cranberries and stuff like that, you might want to go with one of these like raspberry vinaigrettes next time. I'd look into it. It's pretty good.
we could. I think I have something in the old
Yep.
I'm going to tell you mine, and everyone's going to
Ken
laugh.
Steakhouse
Yeah,
Caesars,
that's the best.
light Caesar.
It is the best. Okay, you ready to laugh at mine? Thousand
Sure.
Island.
Ugh.
Love it. I can't help it. I love it. Love it. Thousand Island.
I still like ranch.
Ranch is good too. That's my second.
I
I
like
put ranch
Caesar.
on pizza
Yeah.
or sour
Everybody
cream.
does that.
There's also
Sour
like
cream on pizza?
It's so good.
What is wrong?
Oh my
No
God.
wonder. Why are you telling a fat guy to put sour cream on his pizza?
It is so good.
You're a jerk.
I can see that. I'm down with you, Bob. You know, Bob, you win this episode of Master Debaters.
I know. I was just
All
going to
right.
say he wins with the sour cream.
Yeah.
All right.
I can get down with you now with the cereal. I'm not gonna make fun anymore.
Okay.
I probably would not wake up early to go to a cereal bar, but if I was in the area and you were like, "Let's go to the cereal restaurant, $3 for all you can eat," I'd be like, "All right."
Yeah, and
I'll pay
we're
$3.
literally talking about like my son, probably like 5, 6 of us, maybe even more, just going and just destroying this place.
Destroying it. I'm sure. Hey, hopefully the guy that owns the place doesn't hear you say that. He's not going to let you in.
Well, we'll destroy it by eating,
Yeah,
and then
I
we'll buy
know that,
donuts.
but maybe he's
we'll
going
buy
to be like,
donuts to go.
yeah, okay, all right, I like that.
So we balance it all out.
All right, so sorry that I went a little salad there, but I was just interested in what people thought of the salad stuff.
Nobody cares. It's all about cereal.
It's all about cereal on this episode of Hey, We're Talking. Thanks for listening to the show. We appreciate you doing that. Again, make sure that you share this with your friends and those who you love and those who you don't like that much, because maybe it'll annoy them. That's the way I think of it.
Hashtag share the show.
Share the show. Hashtag share the show. I like it. That's good.
Better than hashtag cereal rash, because that's not good for anyone.
Yeah. So we are going to be coming back with all new exciting episodes next week. And I do want to mention we have this really exciting thing. We're going to be showcased on Podbean, which is like this big, huge podcasting app community. And when is that, Bob? When are we going to be showcased on there?
It's literally like a month from now. So
Okay.
it's the week of 3/19, March 19th.
So right after St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Hopefully
So-
Derek will be okay.
So Bob was
He'll
like,
had a couple of days to rest up
no.
from his
No, so-
scotch, his
so Bob was-
scotch binge.
Bob was saying for the show, we got to make sure it's a good show. Like,
Yeah.
well, what are we? Not like
What are
all
all
these crappy
these?
shows we're
Yeah.
doing now.
We just got to make sure to, have it extra funny.
Yes. Oh, an extra helping of funny, Derek. So to figure out if you can be extra funny on 3/19.
Can you drink that day, Derek?
No, don't. I like this Derek better.
No, because episode 1 will be like a little laid back, but then episode, by the end of the
We've
week,
lost
it'd be-
them by Friday. Yeah. All right. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. We appreciate you. Just go anywhere and look up Hey, We're Talking, and you will find us. We're on every stinking podcast app out there except for Bob. Get mad at him. Spotify. SoundCloud.
But it is submitted to Spotify again, so we'll see. Hope, fingers crossed that this time it'll be done. I know a couple of you listeners have told me that you've emailed Spotify, so hopefully that helps.
Yeah. All right. We will talk to you guys soon again. We love you. We'll talk to you soon.